This message is for Barack. Ain't never did a thing for in the 8 years he was in the White House ever. Obama. Keep black men's name out your motherfucking mouth.
The black vote is no longer simply locked in by the Democrats. And Kamala Harris is the problem. She's only speeding up the shift for these black votes to head towards Donald Trump. The Democrats have taken the black vote for granted, and now they're terrified because the Democrats are losing black men in droves. You've got former President Obama out there desperately trying to shame black men into supporting Kamala, saying that if they don't back her, it's because they're sexist.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Seriously? That's the best they've got? First, if you don't vote for Biden, then you're not black. Now they're sexist. Yes, that's basically Obama begging young men, young black dudes, to please vote for a black woman. But here's the reality. Harris is massively unpopular. She's massively unpopular in the black community. And it's not because of her gender. It's because of her record. Black men remember how she rose to power on the backs of the same black men she locked up as prosecutor in California. She oversaw policies that led to the incarceration of thousands of black men. And now she wants their support. Give me a break.
We don't need none of his lecturing. Okay, he don't need to lecture indigenous black Americans. Okay, sit down, Obama. You don't need to try to blame and lecture black men because they don't want to vote for the current VP.
That arrogance shows just how out of touch the Democrats are. Black voters, especially black men, are waking up. They're realizing they don't owe the Democrats a damn thing. Especially not when the party's most visible leaders are insulting them, calling them sexist, ignoring their concerns, relegating them to a skin color.
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you?
Man, if you want to sit your biscuit head ass down somewhere, goofy looking like Slender Man looking fucking ass, like ain't nobody trying to listen to you, bro. You didn't get the memo. The community ain't fucking with you, dog. We ain't fucking with you. We ain't got two words for you. Yes, we do. High and by. We are not with you, B.O. Like, no, bro. They're gonna send your ass to the community like, oh, let me go ahead and chastise the black man. No, what? No.
The truth is a lot simpler. Black men are looking for real change, and they are finding it in Donald Trump.
I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
Trump's message of economic empowerment, job creation, And the criminal justice reform resonates in a way the Democrats simply can't match. While Kamala's policies as a prosecutor damaged communities, Trump passed the First Step Act, giving people a second chance and freeing many of those same men Kamala put behind bars. The shift is real, okay? And it's happening fast. The Democrats are scrambling to hold onto the black vote, but it's a little too late. You see, they've ignored the issues black men care about and have cared about for too long, and now the red wave of black men is coming. Kamala Harris is just the symbol of a larger problem, and the parties failed the black community time and time again anyways. Look, black voters are not a monolith. They're smart, they're independent thinkers, and they're not going to fall for the same line from the Democratic Party anymore. So while Obama and Biden try to shame black men into supporting Kamala, those same black men are now turning to Trump. And that should terrify the Democrats. And the black vote is no longer theirs to take advantage. So back to Barack. I don't really understand how he comes out the grave to ridicule black men into thinking that they can't think for themselves. And in order for him to turn those ideas around, he's saying, hey, you're black, she's black, you need to go vote for her. That's insulting.
You coming out trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala? Are you freaking kidding me? You sound like a slave master trying to get your slaves back on the plantation.
You're reducing that demographic group into the color of their skin, and you're patronizing them. The audacity it's just mind-blowing. You know, we forget how polarizing this Obama was. And he has the nerve to tell these men that if they don't vote for Kamala, that they're sexist. Simple. It's not because she's not doing a good job. It's not because she's sending a bunch of black men to jail. Nope, you're sexist. He's out here implying that if Kamala were a black man, they'd be on board. But since she's a woman, they must be misogynist. That's the clear answer why black men aren't turning to Kamala. Are you serious, Barack? Is that your strategy? Guilt trip people into voting for someone they don't believe in by throwing sexism at them? Well, let's see how that works. Obama is just out there being Obama. But let's get one thing straight. His popularity is non-transferable. Meaning, he's been popular. He's always been popular, sure, but only for himself. He's never managed to transfer that same pizzazz, that magic, to anybody else. Remember his presidency? He lost dozens of governorships, Senate seats, House seats, and even state legislators because that transfer of coolness doesn't work. The backlash wasn't against Obama himself. It was against his entire party. The party couldn't carry the weight. Only he could. And here he is thinking he can just pass that popularity down to Kamala. But that's not happening. She's just not cool enough. And then Obama has the gall to try and claim Trump's economy as his own. Are you kidding me? You can't have it both ways, Barack. Either Trump's economy was bad or it was great. If it was great, then Trump deserves the credit, not you. Obama's trying to rewrite history, saying that the booming economy at the beginning of Trump's term was actually his doing.
And the reason some people think Well, I don't know. I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good because it was my economy. We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him.
Talk about arrogance. He's trying to have his cake and eat it too. And it's just outright ridiculous. Look, Obama's just out there doing what he does best, which is being Barack. But it's not working. Kamala Harris's popularity is tanking, especially with black men. And Obama's condescending, out of touch guilt trip is only making things worse.